3, 2, 1, action. Hello and welcome to Construction Wolf. Today we're lucky enough to have the Disney 100 camera to build and review. So I pre-ordered this back in July actually, and at the time if you pre-ordered you could get a Disney 100 celebration gift for purchase. They actually sent that to me back in July with my order, which was the rest of it back then. And it's a nice little set that has the light brick, which has a projector. So this was released on the 1st of September, but they didn't actually send it to me until like about a week later, by the time they sent the order. So it's a shame didn't get it on launch, but we've got it now to build. I think it's a really nice set. As you'll see, you've got a really nice range of minifigures here, such as people really interested in the Bambi figure. And we've also got Walt Disney, Mickey, Minnie and Dumbo. And then it's got this really nice, like film in there, which really pulls the set together. So we're going to open this up and build it, aren't we? So let's get on inside. So if we put it over, and I'll just lay it flat carefully. And we'll pop the seals like so. Put the knife down very safely. And shall we see how many bags are in here? And we just tip this out on the table. There we go. So quite a few things in the box here. So I guess the little sort of celluloid films in this box to keep it safe. And how many bags we've got? Looks like 6 bags. Yeah, it's a 6 bags. So a mid-size build, which isn't too bad. And then the instruction book. So let's get building. Well, we've got bag 1 open now. But before we start, I'd just like to mention this set is 43230. 811 pieces, costs £90 in the UK, $100 US and €100. So we've just built up the Disney minifigure. This is Walt Disney here, and you can see he comes with this really nice printed tile piece, and it has the Steamboat Willie on it, which is a little sketch that he's done. And it also comes with this really nice dual molded pens. That's quite cool, the way they've got the colour difference with it, and you get 2 of those in the set. And we've also noted these nice printed panels in the set too. And I thought I'd show you these before we build the camera, because it might get buried within the camera. All of these pieces, I believe, in this set are printed, no stickers. And so it represent the old Disney animation techniques, where you can use like celluloid panels that are painted to create like a background effect. So they stack them together to layer them, like so. And that looks really good, doesn't it? So as is customary for the channel, the Construction Wolf himself starts off the sets. So let me just help you there, press it on because he's quite light. There we go, Wolf, well done, you've started the set. I'm just about to start bag 3, but before I do, I thought I'd show you my progress so far. This is a significant part of the body of the camera that I've made up, and you see, like, the tripod handle. And this big hog here, I did have problems building this. The instructions weren't entirely clear, and there's some pins that go through here, and then into this cog, and then you need to line them up to get this element to go on. And unfortunately, I got this lined up, so the cog wasn't lined up correctly. So I had to go back and sort of rebuild part of it to get it lined up, but we got there in the end. And then here you'll see, bag 3 has the Bambi minifigure. So quite a highly desirable little figure. He's quite cute, so he's even got like a little tail there. And then we could just put him on here with the rest of the minifigure so far. So let's carry on. We've made good progress now, so bag 5 is done, and we've just got the final bag 6 to go. The end of stage 5 is to put this film on here that comes out of this box which protects it. I thought it'd be interesting to show you how the film looks off the camera, because it might be difficult to see when it's on there, and so we can show you the different images on. I'm just going to use this background which make it clearer to see. And these go in chronological order, so this is like 1928 Steamboat Willie, and then we move through time as we go into new Disney films. And I like how, they've used like sort of Lego minifigure style for the figures on there. So as I mentioned, we've got Steamboat Willie, then we've got Snow White, Pinocchio, there's Fantasia with Mickey, Dumbo, and Bambi. I'm not 100% sure what some of these are. You might have like, say, Sleeping Beauty, and Cinderella, something like that, maybe Alice in Wonderland. You can let me know in the comments what some of these are. I'm not sure what the dragon one is. And then we've got the Sword in the Stone, Jungle Book, there's the Fox Robin Hood, and these are the Rescuers. And then the Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast. Oh, there's a really good one, the Lion King. And then we've got Mulan. And then the ones at end I'm not really as familiar on, because I've not really seen those movies. I think this one sort of second from the top is maybe frozen, but again, you can let me know in the comments. And then we've got the Lego group at the top there. And that's the final bag 6 done, and the model's complete. So I think it looks really good. I will just say it's a shame I couldn't finish this with Wolf. I started it with him, but he actually lives at my mum's place, and I visit her on occasional weekends. And then I live closer to where I work during the week, so it was just not possible for me to finish it and try and get this video on time. But we'll show it to him when we can. And let's take a close look at the model. We'll start off with the minifigures on the clapperboard first. And left to right then, we've got Dumbo. He's got his giant ears. He's quite cute. He's got a little hat on, and you see the red sort of scarf in a minute. It's a dual moulded piece that comes through onto the base. And then beside him is Minnie Mouse. You'll see there's no printing on the body whatsoever, but the characters were more basic back then in the original days. She's got a little sort of dress element that is put on, you know, between the legs and the body. Walt Disney we had a look at earlier, and he has an alternative face. And there's Walt Disney's alternative face. And then there's Mickey Mouse as well, in a sort of similar vein to Minnie Mouse. And then the cute little Bambi figure we saw earlier. You'll see the clapperboard does actually, you know, work, as you might have seen in the intro. And then we've got the camera on top here, and these are the elements that I showed you earlier, which creates a sort of, you know, a scene. And you'll see down the centre, here's the celluloid sort of panels that we talked about earlier, which are painted. They create that sort of 3D effect, which is looks really good. You see this whole element just easily pops off. And you've left with your clapperboard. Next, we have a close look at the camera. So if we start at the bottom, we can see the tripod legs. They've done like, you know, sort of different coloration here to look like a wood type effect, which looks really good. Looks, you know, sort of a bit more detailed, a bit textured. And then we've got, these don't actually work, but they're just like little clips, so you would adjust the height of the legs, but these are totally fixed in place. And then we've got the film that we had a look at. It's a really fantastic piece. And we sort of spiral our way up like so. And then you can see there's a tripod handle here, which doesn't actually work, but it's just there, you know, just for display. And this doesn't move at all whatsoever. This is fixed in place. And then if we work out, we can see there's a, you know, viewfinder, which actually can move about as well. And then we've got the Disney 100, which has been made into film rolls, which is quite a clever usage, I think. Works really well. And we just spin it round, and we can see the actual camera lenses. You can see there's a different range of potential lenses here, and then you can see the actual, you know, the actual camera lens itself. And this does actually move up and down, but these don't rotate really. Actually, they do rotate, but yeah, you can rotate them through for different like lens options, like so. So rotate those through, and then on the other side, you can see we can move the viewfinder. We can pop it open, and you'll see in there, there's a little, you know, area where Walt Disney can actually sit in, and it's like he's controlling the camera. And you'll notice his cog here. If I spin this back round, back on the other side, you'll see this handle here, which actually, you know, would potentially control the film going through the camera, but in reality it doesn't in this set. This one has that sort of effect, and you can only go one way, this handle. If you move it, hopefully you can hear it's like the film reel cranking through. And I'll show you around the other side again how that's achieved. So you can see in the cogs, and then you'll see I can crank it, and where it hits this piece, it makes that little noise. Right, that's a good detailed look at the set then. I would say it's a good proportion size, you know, like display around the house, and it looks quite classy. So I would say you could, you know, literally put it anywhere. It wouldn't be too obtrusive. And I really like the range of minifigures as we've seen. And what really pulls this set together, I think, is this, you know, film strip. Some Lego purists might say, oh, that's not a, you know, proper Lego piece. They've kind of cheated there a bit. But I'd say, you know, if you put it into context of, you know, use of stickers or, you know, print elements, I would say it's fair game. And they have actually, as we saw, incorporated, you know, like the Lego minifigures into each Lego scene of the movie. So I think that looks really good. And no stickers as well, so that's always a big bonus. Hopefully you've found this build and review useful. And if you've enjoyed it, if you could like and subscribe, that'd be much appreciated. And hopefully see you again next time. Bye.